In the category repository GUI class, we currently have two more methods that we implemented, which is getAllBooks for category and getAllCategories of a book. The way these two methods will be used is that the getAllBooks for category will be used in categories details. For example, we display details of action category, and under the details we display all the action books. So this way we will combine two classes, the categories and the books, in one view. And getAllCategories for a book will be used as part of a book model, where we will display all books details, including all the categories the book belongs to. So we don't need a specific view for either of these two methods, and therefore we don't need a controller action for them either. This is similar how we display country of an author, which has its own method in the country repository. However, it will be used to display author's details and not its own view. So let's code getAllBooks for category implementation now. Since this is going to be used along with the category details, we need to add that logic to getCategoryById action. There we can make a call to getAllBooks for category method. So let's go to categories controller, getCategoryById action, and first we get the category, we check if it's null, and now we can get the books for this category. So I'm going to create a variable, and it's going to be a list, which I'll call books, and it will be populated from the category repository that getAllBooks for category method. And this method expects category ID. So this will return all the books that belong to this category. And we can validate if any books actually belong to these categories, because some categories can be brand new and have no books in them yet. So we'll do an if statement and simply check if the books.count is less or equal to 0. And if that's the case, it's not really an error, it simply means that there is no book for this category. So rather than having a model state error, we'll simply add this to our view bag. So I'll create a view bag. And now what will I name the property? Now these are two different messages, and therefore I need two different properties for the view bag. The first one over here is an actual error, simply stating that there was a problem retrieving the category. This one is more of an information message, simply stating that the category has no books. So I cannot call it viewbag.message because that would simply override whatever is here, and I don't want to append it to it either because I don't want this to be an error message. So I'll create a new property for this, and I'll call it book message. And I'll assign some string to it. I'll do the interpolation, and it can simply say that the category name, so it's going to be category.name, doesn't exist, or I'm sorry, doesn't have any books. Alright, so now we have a category, which is a single object, and a list of books. So we have to return both together so we can use both these in our view. Currently, we are only returning the category. So how do I add books to it? Well, in order to do that, we need to create a special class that will combine these two objects.